Well, today I'm going to go to a 12-step support in support of an old acquaintance that is celebrating a sobriety birthday, and I have some issues I wanted to bring up with this person if they have the time to listen to what I have to say. Besides all that, there are reasons I have distrusted some of the ideals of the 12-step support, which I mentioned in a previous segment. But to make whatever situation a little more explanatory, in my experiences several years ago, when I would go to one of these 12-step support meetings, in those rooms, what I will notice is I could be looking at the speaker across the room who's sharing their experience, straight from the hope, and what I tend to observe with such individuals is their countenance will be of an illumination, such as in white aura. Other people, I have noticed, their facial features will distort that of an animalistic type of a thing. Other people, I have seen their faces distort to that of a demon, and or one of those quote-unquote aliens, gray, you know what I mean. Anyways, such phenomenon, of course, has always been explained as a now the doctors can keep calling it mental illness. My other research had shown me otherwise, that is a spiritual gift in the realm of a gift of discernment, where such phenomenon can be seen. Other people have explained that, of course, as a clairvoyance and whatnot. Mind you, a lot of these concepts I had no idea about until I affiliated with the 12-step support, which former sponsors of mine were introducing me to spiritual concepts that had nothing to do with mere Christianity or nothing of that world. I was being introduced into concepts such as Zen meditation, and which led me to these other ideals of science of the mind, and which of course led me to these a spiritual living church that was practicing a divination. They were in essence summoning the spirits of departed loved ones and angels themselves. When I hear the Loving Kindness song by Ashana, I heard that song many years ago, and I say it to my babies now, but besides the point, this whole concept was science of the mind and that spiritual living place that led me to a whole array of other types of spirituality that my former belief system condemned, because you're not supposed to consult with mediums and people of that sort, because the Bible gave her warning. Nevertheless, I got caught up in all that whatnot. It started through sponsorship. It started through adopting new concepts and ideas, and that thirst of knowledge was explosive. It just kept going on and on, because I wanted to know more and more and more. I was looking into areas of Goetia. I was looking into areas of Solomon's magic. I was looking into areas that, quite frankly, I should not have even got involved with. But it was because of such ideals and concepts that I started to study and think about that. That's probably why I have my little ghost problem now, as far as that's concerned, which I seek the wisdom to know how to dispel that. I get tidbits of that on the internet, that of the importance of burning sage. I get some relative information about more meditation exercises to visualize this house is grounded into the ground with and visualize your environment surrounded in light or fire. Of course, the other suggestions were to start filling up glasses of water and letting the water sit there for a while and then dumping it out on the bare ground. That just is whatever it is. And anyway, so I seek some more answers from these people of the 12-step support, because they go with such a broad concept of their idea of God that they'll pick any road they think leads them closer to God, whether it's the correct one or not. When I do get ready to pick a sponsor again, I'll just be out to make sure I pick the right ones. I ain't gonna pick somebody who quite frankly isn't well suited. It should be interesting, but as I had to sit back and reflect, well, when was my last drink? And it's been 20 plus days now, but soon I will have 30 days clean and sober, and then I too can claim the 30-day chip, and then I too can whatever. But it should be interesting, though. Interesting thing to note. Now, my friend should hopefully know a person whom can give me information about my little spiritual problem here in this home. After all, this person led me onto a path that I should have never gotten involved with. Anyway, it should be interesting to see how this meeting manifests tonight. Of course, I will give an update onto if I have any special insight that night, because believe me, I'm going to be seeking that insight when I set foot in a meeting. I'm going to be seeking that insight into their very essence to see whom and what I am dealing with. Like I said, I'll either see them illuminated, or the places where the story change, or it'll change it to a completely different base. I see it time and time again. So I asked my higher power to grant me the vision or the ability to see into their essence. And I will see into their essence when it is time. It should be interesting what happens. And my only other alternative was to go to my spiritual Christian brethren of their restoration. The reason I'm not going to go to my spiritual brethren today is because, once again, it is my friend's sobriety birthday, or acquaintance. I don't know whether to call her a friend anymore, or more of an acquaintance, but it should be interesting enough. Anyways, I'll keep you all updated.